Tommy, this is Joseph. He's 7, and he's been dying to ask you a question. He's a Panini Kid Report. It's a good question, too.
What's up, Joseph?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Many people say you're their hero, but who's your hero?
Who's my hero? That's a great question. Well, I think my dad is my hero because he's someone that I look up to every day. And
What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Oh boy, another day, another day, another day. Oh, it's cold outside. It is cold outside in Florida. It's cold. Rocking the Drew Brees jersey. I don't be talking about Tom Brady. The only reason why I got on a Drew Brees jersey is because I don't have a Tom Brady jersey. Listen, I should be a sports fan as a kid growing up. As a kid, I was a big sport fan. You know, growing up in New York, you know, Joe Namath was my Broadway Joe. You know, and over the years, you know, from baseball, football, basketball, Walt Frazier was my first sport hero, Clyde. You know, I grew up in the Earl Monroe era, Jerry West era, you know, Queen Lou Alcindor, Oscar Robertson, the big old, before there was an NBA, before the ABA merged with the NBA, all that in the 70s, Nate Archibald. But even in baseball, you know, Mickey Mantle and all that, I used to go to bat day at Yankee Stadium, or we used to go to the Met game with Don Clendenin and Cleon Jones and Tommy Agee and all of them, the Miracle Mets, Ron Swoboda. Football. You know, you had the Jets, you had the Giants. Over the years, you know, you had your team, you had your player that you loved. But as the free agent market came in the game, players started going to this team, that team. You got to the point that you got confused. And I became a fan of a player and not a fan of a team. And I always loved that the New York Knicks would win. Let's not get that wrong. Even if the Brooklyn Nets win when they was the New Jersey Nets, or if the Giants or the Rangers or anything New York win, I'm down with it. I don't have to follow you because I'm a native New Yorker. During the Jordan era, I was a Jordan fan. And then when Jordan left, I became a more of a Kobe fan. And when Kobe kind of stepped off, I would, you know, and the same time as Kobe, I was more of a Dwayne Wade fan. And I became a LeBron fan when he came to Miami. And then when he left Miami after he lost to the Spurs and walked off the court, took off his shirt and left his man Dwayne Wade hanging because he didn't tell him not to opt out, I really didn't feel LeBron no more. I think he became more of a stat stuffer. Sorry. That's just the way I feel. But getting back to football, I'd like to talk about the one and only Tom Brady. He retires at 22 seasons. After 22 seasons, Tom Brady called it quits. 7 Super Bowl rings. He was the 6th round draft pick, number 99. 199, he was picked in the 6th round of the 2000 draft. So that means that there was a lot of scouts that didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Listen, I lived down in Florida. Tampa Bay is our team. I never was a New England Patriots fan. And I was a winner of those who I felt deserved to get rings. I would cheer for them. But he's Super Bowl 7 rings, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time NFL Most Valuable Player, 2-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year, NFL Comeback Player of the Year, 3-time First Team All-Pro, 3-time Second Team All-Pro, 15 Pro Bowls, 5 NFL passing touchdown leaders, 4 NFL passing yard leaders. I mean, it's impeccable. Career statistic, 11,000 passing attempts, 7,000 passing completion yards, completion percentage of 64%, 624 touchdowns, 203 interception, passing yards 84,000, passing rating 97.6%. Listen, I felt Tom Brady can go another year. Because, even though the game against the 49ers, it is what it is, but the defense blew that. coverage. Let's see what my man Michael Rappaport got to say.
Tom Brady is retiring?
Fair usage, my man.
Tom Brady is. I'm sad. I literally went from not knowing or caring who Tom Brady was to being mildly impressed to being totally impressed to literally hating Tom Brady. You had me crying under my coffee table when you came back in that Super Bowl versus Atlanta. I mean, I couldn't stand you, Tom Brady. You, the Patriots way and everything too. Rooting for you last year when you became Tampa Bay in Tampa, to having nothing but respect, adoration for you and your career. Tom Brady's retiring. What can I say, man? The greatest of all time. You'll be missed, even by Giants fans.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen. Tom Brady, you know, I was hoping that you would come back for another year. I mean, we live in an era where I seen Jordan retired, Drew Brees retired, Ben Roethlisberger retired, seen Kobe Bryant retired. A lot of NBA players retired, but my favorites, Dwayne Wade retired. And we're going to definitely have to live with LeBron retirement soon and everything. This 6 or 7 year old kid asked Tom Brady a question about who's his hero. I want y'all to check this out.
Tommy, this is Joseph. He's 7, and he's been dying to ask you a question. He's a Panini Kid reporter. It's a good question, too.
What's up, Joseph?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Many people say you're their hero, but who's your hero?
Who's my hero? That's a great question. Well, I think my dad is my hero because he's someone that I look up to every day. And
Told you it was a good question.
New England Patriot, but they want to move on. And you came down to Tampa Bay in the first season and you won a Super Bowl ring. And I know you understand when it's time to call it quits, you're doing it your way. So, to Tom Brady, thank you for the 22 years in the NFL. Sorry I'm rocking a Drew Brees shirt. I don't own a Tom Brady jersey. Maybe somebody will send me one. But at the end of the day, I salute you, my brother. Vansilk out. That's just the way it is.